Welcome to Virtue Matters, where ancient wisdom meets personal growth. Have you ever wondered how Aristotle, Buddhism, and the ethical system of the Vikings can fuel your own personal development in today's fast-paced world? How about Marcus Aurelius or Machiavelli? Well, you're in the right place. We're not just discussing philosophies here. We're decoding them, distilling timeless lessons, and applying them to the challenges of contemporary life. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and practical philosophy. This isn't about dusty books. It's about transforming your daily life with the insights of some of the greatest thinkers to ever draw breath. So, join us as we explore the intersection of ancient wisdom and cutting-edge personal development, and let's unlock the secrets to a more meaningful and fulfilling life together. If you appreciate what you see here, please drop us a like and maybe leave a comment too. And if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified when all our new content drops. Thank you. In this episode, we continue our journey through the many facets of Buddhist ethics. This time we'll be examining Buddhism's influence on the arts and popular culture. Introduction. Buddhism, with its profound philosophical underpinnings and ethical teachings, has exerted a notable influence on the arts and popular culture, particularly in Western societies. This impact is manifested through various forms, including literature, visual arts, cinema, and music. Its philosophical concepts, such as impermanence, mindfulness, and the alleviation of suffering, have resonated deeply with artists and creators. This influence has led to the exploration of human consciousness, morality, and the search for meaning in a rapidly changing world. Moreover, Buddhist themes and symbols have found their way into Western popular culture, contributing to a more mindful and spiritually conscious society. This exploration will delve into the multifaceted ways in which Buddhism has left its indelible mark on the arts and popular culture in the West. Buddhism's philosophical influence in literature. Literature is a fertile ground for the exploration of complex philosophical and ethical ideas. Western authors have been greatly influenced by Buddhist principles, often exploring concepts of suffering, impermanence, and the human condition. The works of Hermann Hesse, particularly Siddhartha, exemplify this influence. The novel's protagonist embarks on a spiritual journey that echoes the path of Siddhartha Gautama, the historical Buddha. Hesse's novel grapples with the search for enlightenment and the challenges of existence, aligning with fundamental Buddhist themes. In the mid-20th century, the Beat generation of writers, including Jack Kerouac and Allen Ginsberg, was profoundly influenced by Buddhism. They explored the concept of mindfulness and the rejection of materialism, which were core teachings of Buddhism. Kerouac's The Dharma Bums and Ginsberg's poem Howl contain overt Buddhist themes and references. These literary works were instrumental in introducing Buddhism to a new generation of Westerners, marking the beginning of its integration into Western counterculture. Visual arts. Buddhism has significantly impacted the visual arts, with Western artists often exploring its themes and symbols. One notable example is the influence of Zen Buddhism on abstract expressionist painters like Jackson Pollock and Mark Rothko. The emphasis on spontaneity and the expression of the unconscious mind in Zen aligns with abstract expressionism's rejection of traditional artistic norms. These artists sought to convey profound emotions and inner experiences through their work, reflecting the Zen concept of direct expression. Furthermore, Buddhist symbols, such as the lotus flower and the Buddha himself, have become recurring motifs in Western art. These symbols convey themes of enlightenment, peace, and the human potential for transformation. For example, contemporary artist Yoko Ono's work often features meditative and spiritual themes that draw from her Japanese heritage, steeped in Zen Buddhism. Cinema's exploration of Buddhist themes. The influence of Buddhism is prevalent in Western cinema, where filmmakers have explored its philosophical and ethical tenets. Martin Scorsese's Kundun chronicles the life of the 14th Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism. The film delves into themes of spiritual awakening, non-violence, and cultural preservation, all central to Tibetan Buddhism. Moreover, Buddhism's influence extends to critically acclaimed movies like Lost in Translation by Sofia Coppola. The film captures the feelings of alienation and introspection akin to Buddhist principles. Characters grapple with existential questions in the bustling, unfamiliar backdrop of Tokyo, reflecting the Buddhist theme of inner exploration amidst the chaos of the world. Buddhism's resonance in music. Western music has not only embraced Buddhism's influence, but has also been a key conduit for introducing its principles to the masses. One remarkable period of this influence was the late 1960s and early 1970s, a time of significant social and cultural upheaval. The Vietnam War had stirred anti-war sentiments, and the counterculture movement was in full swing. Musicians like the Beatles, whose impact on culture was immense, became interested in Eastern philosophy and spirituality. The Beatles' journey to India to study transcendental meditation under Maharishi Mahesh Yogi made headlines worldwide. Their experiences influenced their music profoundly, as they incorporated Eastern themes into their songs. The iconic Across the Universe is a striking example, featuring lyrics that allude to Buddhist concepts like interconnectedness and inner peace. The song became an anthem of the era, resonating with a generation seeking alternatives to the prevalent chaos and turmoil. This period saw a fusion of rock and Eastern spirituality, fostering a connection between music, mindfulness, and the counterculture's desire for inner peace. Buddhism continued to leave its mark in the realm of electronic music in the late 20th century and into the current day. The rave scene of the 1990s adopted elements of Buddhism, particularly the idea of mindfulness. Rave culture encouraged a state of flow, where dancers and ravers could lose themselves in the music, transcending ego and embracing the present moment. The desire for this meditative state, akin to Buddhist mindfulness practices, was at the heart of the rave experience. In recent years, the psytrance scene has embodied this connection with even more depth. Psytrance festivals often incorporate mindfulness workshops and meditation sessions, reflecting a deeper embrace of Buddhist principles. These events create spaces for participants to explore their inner worlds, practice meditation, and connect with a like-minded community. The influence of Buddhism on Western music continues to evolve, reflecting the ongoing relevance of its teachings. From the counterculture movement of the 1960s to the electronic music scenes of the late 20th century and beyond, music remains a powerful medium for exploring themes of inner peace, interconnectedness, and mindfulness. The harmonious blend of Western music and Buddhist philosophy fosters a space for personal growth and self-discovery, resonating with those seeking solace and enlightenment in an ever-evolving world. Buddhism in Western popular culture. Buddhism's influence is not limited to high art. It has seeped into the core of Western popular culture. Mindfulness and meditation practices, deeply rooted in Buddhist traditions, have gained prominence as tools for stress management and personal well-being. Numerous celebrities and public figures openly embrace these practices, introducing them to a broader audience. Moreover, popular media, including television shows and movies, have depicted Buddhist monks and meditation in a variety of contexts, shaping the perception of Buddhism in Western culture. The Simpsons, for instance, introduced the character of a friendly and wise Buddhist monk, demonstrating a pop culture representation of Buddhism that is relatable and humorous. Conclusion. In conclusion, Buddhism's profound influence on Western arts and popular culture is evident across various forms of creative expression. Its philosophical principles and ethical teachings have inspired Western authors, artists, filmmakers, and musicians to explore themes of suffering, mindfulness, and the human condition. Buddhist symbols and motifs are recurrent in Western visual arts, adding layers of meaning and depth to artistic works. In cinema, filmmakers have delved into Buddhist concepts, presenting stories of spiritual awakening and inner exploration. The world of music, too, has resonated with the teachings of Buddhism, with lyrics and compositions reflecting the quest for inner peace and enlightenment. Furthermore, the integration of Buddhism into Western popular culture is a testament to its enduring relevance. Mindfulness and meditation practices have found their way into everyday life, with individuals seeking inner peace and stress relief through these ancient techniques. Popular media representations of Buddhism have made the philosophy more accessible and relatable to a broader audience. Buddhism's enduring impact on Western culture serves as a reminder of the universal human quest for understanding, inner peace, and enlightenment. It continues to provide a source of inspiration for creators and a path to personal development and spiritual growth for many in the West. Thank you for being present during this episode as we examined the influence Buddhism has exerted upon the arts and popular culture. We hope you continue to be inspired on your path towards liberation from suffering. Remember, the journey is yours to embark upon, and the wisdom of the Buddha is a guiding light that can illuminate your way if you let it. Until next time, may you find peace, joy, and true liberation in every step you take on your remarkable journey.